Sorry if I'm looking a little disheveled today, people, but that's okay. It is time for the Legends of Tarot, 99.9, the New Age. Coming to you live from somewhere where it's safe if you don't want to wear pants. It's okay. Welcome. It is May 22nd. Hello, Gallo. Welcome to the program. As always, the first part of the reading will be dedicated to those people that were watching later. It was May 22nd. We defined it. Very prestigious move into Gemini, I feel. It's like... This day is all about kind of like, I'm accomplished, I'm acclaimed, I've stepped to the forefront of what I've been doing. It's a very much a good clarity and awareness of that. Hawaiian, everyone. Hi, and hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Welcome for being here. Thank you for being here. Let the chat room fill up for a bit as we do the group reading and the cards for the day, okay? It's a Willpower Wednesday. Focus on the solar plexus. All in bright yellows. Hopefully it's nice and sunny where you're at, okay? So I got a riddle for you. What is the moon doing at its descending node while it's conjunct with both Saturn and Pluto? There's Saturn's chasing Pluto around out there. Like Mickey Mouse chased after Pluto. Saturn's Mickey Mouse right now. Retrograde, lost all control. What's going on? No, it's okay. Everything is very much under control. And the feeling as the sun transited Gemini, with that Mercury thing yesterday, it did have this feeling of, wow, a lot of people will step into the zone, step into the power, being in the pocket, as they call it. What's coming should just feel natural today. Very much so. Okay, so let's cut the cards. I want to wish everyone the best, as always, in peace, love, benevolence, prosperity, joy, just blessings to you and yours. Absolutely. Hi, Christine. Welcome. We're just about to do the cards for the day. All right. May 22nd. It was here and it'll never be here again. Okay? If there's still time left in your day wherever you're at, and you get that text saying, come on over or come out or can you meet me? I would say, hey, use your intuition, because this says that this could easily present. Okay? But the mirrored energy, don't worry about so much. It's in the overall, right? So if you're feeling lonely, get out of the house. Or be the one that initiates that text. If you feel like getting out and enjoying the long daylight hours, if you're in the northern hemisphere, of the sun in the evening, right? This is saying go make it happen. I don't mind if you don't even watch a program. Just call your friend Bill or Jenny or Tad or Rosie and go and make it happen. That's what Two of Cups reversed there. So you might need to initiate. Can't just come here. Okay. Wow. All right. Some things could be like a very spiritual day for many. They could be like in terms of what we're talking about, being in the pocket or stepping into their zone. For some people, this is their journey, their spirituality, like that warm wash feeling, of a nice cozy duvet or something. It always kind of carries that, because it's like you're educated and you're learned in the ways of self-nurture today. So why not be a practical master, as the Buddhas would call it, or the Zen masters would call it. Be a practical master of your own life. And by that, it's like, what is all this knowingness without any doingness? But we don't want to be human doings or human knowings or human feelings. We want to be human beings. So it's about kind of like finding that nice balance, Bonita balance, Bala balance. Hi, everyone. It's kind of been going that way. We said Hawaiian when I wanted to say hi, goddess. I was like, Hawaiian goddess. Hi, goddess. Okay. But this is nice. This is a nice energy today. And it kind of spoke like right off the top of the program, what we talked, right? It's like, this is a day for prestige and epiphany and even more. Standing in your own appreciation of self. Okay. Does that sound selfish? Don't worry about it. Saturn's chasing around after Pluto out there. The moon has given us a clear line of sight on this. And Pluto's being like, don't worry about all those external controls going on around you. The heart of the matter is your spirituality is of utmost importance. But Pluto rules the underworld. Who else would tell you it's important to get your love, light, life, spirit, energy really going, and be comforted in the darkness and the warmth of sometimes the mystery, the unknowing, right? It's about that contrast today too. And speaking of contrast, the last card is up, Two of Pentacles. Thank you, Two of Pentacles, and to the two planets that have come conjunct the moon on the south node today, okay? Because we can juxtapose it, we can align it. We can notice the contrast, the spaces in between and the spaces in between. Things such as doing and, c'est la vie, such as life. being in the power of your own life today. You may find that some of these things are just falling away. Like somebody just dropped it for a long time. Maybe that thing they were poking you with, maybe they all of a sudden they came to a point where they decided like, hey, I dropped it, right? It's no biggie. Never fear, Steve is here. Okay, so those were the daily cards for those of you watching like thousands of years from now on YouTube. We're going to spend the rest of the program engaging with the chat. It is a Legends portion of the program. So, baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Hi, light and live and light. The Hawaiian goddess Benita's here and Jolly's here. Thank you. Christine Lepo, longtime friend of the program. Hello. Gallo, welcome. So many of you have joined us today for our adventure in May 22nd. So it's good. Yeah, thanks, Benita. And happy birthday, everybody. Benita is beautiful. We were talking about prestige, a prestigious example of how beautiful it is to be born on this cusp. And with that, I just want to kind of quickly introduce the birthdays and why I feel that way. Okay, we have Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, right? You might remember that from the Sherlock Holmes stories. Victor Hugo, Laurence Olivier, just like very like they were outstanding in their fields. It had this they were like cows. They were outstanding in their field. If just another dad joke, but they were very much so outstanding in their fields of what they did. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody on the birthdays here, of course. And so yeah. It's got that feeling. So we want to say hi and happy birthday to Benita in particular, because how beautiful it is to have somebody for this day of the year. It's really good. All right. So we can roll on. We can get a board started for those that want to come in and have a few cards and a message. These are the dailies, remember now. These are the dailies. So Benita, it's your birthday. Did you want to go first, silly? You want to be first? We'll put Benita there. Because you say it's your birthday. Hello, Primary Feathers. Welcome to the program. Steve is here. We're updating the board, so just throwing it out there to the chat room if anybody would like cards. Gallo and Hawaiian were the first ones here. Can I be added? Yeah, Hawaiian asked right off the top. Okay. So I was like, hi, Hawaiian. So we get Hawaiian in there. Gallo, you let me know. You can let me know if you want some cards. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's so great. It's your birthday. To everybody, we got a little bit of sad news of this all Saturn ping pong game going. Cherry Blossom has decided she's not going to contribute tarot videos anymore. So a big hugs out to Cherry Blossom when you see her. We're working through the technical difficulties of certain etheric business. Found in Wonderland, welcome. Thanks for joining us today, everybody. I wish I had more content for you, but frankly, this program is quite boring, especially on today, like in regards to history. There's like the cool astrology, but there's nothing really that like you can date it back and do the birthdays and stuff, but like for legendary contributions, folklore, like the amazing folklore that you wouldn't get anywhere else. It would be so nice holiday. Gal, are you going on a holiday? Are you planning on taking a trip? My innate, why would I sing that? So much love. Absolutely. Pick me, November Snow says. All right. Okay. November Snow. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ebony puts up her hand for a reading. Okay. We need one more participant for the first board. Okay. One more. Hi, Tatiana. And Found in Wonderland. Absolutely. Don't you, Ange Whitney, you can have a sexy card if you want. Get your sexy on. Sexy pizza. You order sexaroni? Well, what? You did? Oh, sorry. We are closed. Okay. Oh, yeah. Found in Wonderland. Okay. Found in Wonderland. FIW. Okay. I am dead. Sexy pizza. You ordered sexaroni? Oh, that was such a great scene. That was credited to the 70s show again. It's the one that I've been into. I don't do a lot of TV, but when I'm with my little people, little persons, that's where that goes. All right, I'll just get the reader grounded here really quickly, everyone, and then we'll get into it. Hybrid program, because time is of the essence. I know your time is valuable and time is time is short. Thank you, Steve. So we're gonna get into the reading. We're gonna get into the readings, and we'll just spend a minute to just ground the reader here for a moment. Yeah, lunch. A nice panini. Thanks, Steve. That's good. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. A little bit of a hybrid program, okay? Because I'm gonna want to vibe and Akash probably like in the latter, hour and a half to a 4-hour program and not do 2 separate ones. So that's just gonna be how it goes. I think we'll have time to fill up the board twice, get as many people's cards as we can. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Ebony, don't worry. You got some time. Benita's up first. So, Benita, if you have a tarot emergency, you can pound it into the keyboard now. But if not, just let me know if you want a general reading. Okay, this is the Legends of Tarot 99.9. As always, brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. It's there. Okay, they're established. So it's good. And to our sponsors of the month, the Jupiter Retrograde Demolition Incorporated. Thank you for tearing down and doing the shadow work within the larger systems. We appreciate you. All right. Benita, who is coming towards you? Let's have a look and see. Let's see who is coming in for Benita for her reading. Yeah, absolutely, Tatiana. Catch up in the vibe program, even if you want, and then we can pull some cards for you if you're going to be up that late. If not, we'll try and fit you in as soon as we can. For Benita Bala now, for our birthday girl. Birthday, well, not till tomorrow, but it's already yesterday, and we just don't know it yet, right? It's good. Benita, happy birthday. Who's coming towards Benita? Okay, going to cut the cards for you. And again, wish you all the best in all things: peace, benevolence, love, prosperity, enjoyment, satisfaction, right? Right? Okay. Such a good time. Such a good time over there at the Akash program. All right. Definitely messages coming in towards you, Benita. You're going to, as the social media, blowing up traditionally, you may hear from people that an abundance of people that it might actually be a bit grounding for you. You might be kind of surprised by, whoa, the over-mounting wealth of support that are people coming in from me for your birthday, and incoming messages might be overwhelming. So that's really good. This could be your phone and your text line blowing up too, right? Very much so. All right. But it's a quick moving energy. It's fast paced, right? So when you look at things, it's kind of I really feel that you have a place of certainty where you can ground. You know where that place is, and it's it's there for you, and it allows you to not feel maybe too withdrawn or introverted, but not too I'm going to the club and getting hammered. You're you found that perfect spot in between, right? So that's nice. I would suggest spending some time there as well. 5 of Cups. The person coming towards you may not be, or may be the person, one of 2 people that you're thinking of. And it might be the person that you spend less time thinking about that ends up surfacing or coming for you. Okay. This is a 5 of Hearts now, type energy. This is a mirrored energy on the 5 of Cups. Okay. So it's good. It's kind of where is the focus, and where you think the focus is right now might not be the person that's coming forward. Okay. Although the support is showing that it's there. So the people that love you in your life are always coming towards you in love. Okay. They never stop. Even if they're doing them for a while, their loving energy still flows forward from them. And when passions align, or practicality or issues of, just living happen, then this person is here for you. Just one moment for the reader, please. Yeah, Rouse has been waiting since last Tuesday from when the program absolutely derailed. We'll get you in there, Rouse. Okay, and finally coming up for you is this 10 of Pentacles. So whoever's coming toward you is definitely well established. There's a wealth of experience, maybe even a wealth of material things coming towards you, right? Could be a doctor or a lawyer. Wouldn't that be nice, Benita? That would be cool. And again, this is just, it double reaffirms this sort of, this eight of wands here. This is adoration coming from me. You might even take this time through your birthday to do some like reflection on the people that you are still in touch with. Like this is oddly enough, like updating your contacts list and your social media, like following or who you know on social media. That could be changing a lot. Suddenly I'm a social media guru. I get Instagram for one day and I'm a guru at it. So Benita, happy birthday. Okay, I wish I could send you a big cake. I want to send you a big cake. That'd be great. Wouldn't that be great, everyone? Okay. Absolutely. Thanks, Mike. Thank you for being here. To all the moderators that have checked in. Okay, and the Hawaiian Goddess, it's always a pleasure to have you on the program. I love your username. It is absolutely, okay. When will Cameron, the Aries, contact me? And your name is Bria. Is it Bria? Can I say Bria? If it's double E, can you type it in? If it's just Bria, like hopefully I'm saying it right, Bria, right? If it's short for Brienne, you have, I think that's a very beautiful name as well. I'm sorry if I called you that and you didn't want me to, but it's too bad. It's my show. Okay. Focus now on the Hawaiian Goddess for whether or not Cameron, her Aries person will contact her. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So everyone that's coming in late, thank you to the moderators. We go through the board, then we update the board again. So if you want to go pet your dog, play with your cat, do whatever you want to do, go do it because, you got time. You can come check back in with us in about an hour or maybe half an hour. I don't know, somewhere in there. And then you can catch my attention and we'll get your name, because getting up on the list is all about vibing, how you vibe with us, really. It's kind of so. All right. We got phone lines going off everywhere, but I don't care because right now it's time for the Hawaiian Goddess and Cameron and Bria. Okay. It's really good to have you here. I want to wish you all the best in peace, love, prosperity, bliss, abundance, joy in all things, all the time. Please be most excellent to one another. Just relax and be well. Okay. I've cut your cards, Hawaiian Goddess, and we'll get into it just now. Ooh, the big card of transformation up in your overall energy. Dun, 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 dun. It's number 13 from the major arcana here saying, like, look, this is the story of the caterpillar in the cocoon before it comes the butterfly. So I think your person is like cocooning. They're like in that, and the scientists would know the right name, the chrysalis. That's where I think that this Cameron person is in the chrysalis, right? And I think that, in terms of contact, unfortunately, I want to give you a big hug because it shows that given the way the energies are standing today, it could be a time, and in terms of days, can we not know? If we get some moon cards up here, maybe we can have a look, or some lower pips. But as of what I'm seeing here, the way the energy stands today, he's in a chrysalis. So he's like, I don't know if he's having trouble reaching out, or if he's feeling like maybe there's some self-work that's been going on there, like in terms of like confidence, activation points, things of that nature. This person could just be like feeling like he may be motivated, but there's like a block there. It's almost like that. Okay. Good night, Cherry Blossom. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, for sure. And we all said a big hello and a big hugs to you as well earlier. Keep posting awesome content of Oliver, please. Friends of 7, friends of the channel, please keep posting for Oliver. Look at that. That's wild. We pulled the moon card. So I was like, if we get the moon card, we can look into some dates of when, right? So I just called my own bluff, Hawaiian Goddess. We've got a reversal on a moon card here. So it should be clear unto you by the next moon, okay? So I'm saying it should be clear to you on next if you are going to be able to expect it in a current manner. And what I mean in a current manner is like when people are like reaching out and contacting us, it's the frequency, it's the regularity of which they do that builds on that. So if it's like text message, that's a tricky trench to be in with texting. Okay, as always. And I mean, as far as phone conversation goes, if you guys are trading text messages, I would get there, Hawaiian Goddess. I would say, can I just call you and talk to you right now? That's kind of like a bridge where it's like, I feel like you get it on a bit of a roll, and then you can get it even stronger. Wow, the moon and the sun. I don't know why I get this feeling, but like it's almost like you two are made for each other, Cameron, you and Cameron. Okay, but what is he going through? What he's going through is probably very disillusioning, even unto him. This is all major arcana stuff that's coming up, right? It is absolutely powerful. The relationship is powerful. What he is going through is powerful. And I feel you as more of just like this lady in the sun. Maybe it's because you're Hawaiian. I don't know. You're lady in the sun. And it's like you realize your permanence. You're looking to like like you and Cameron would complement each other. You wouldn't be their other half. You wouldn't, it would be there as a compliment. Like, wow, we've done so well in life. Let's share our life together, right? Done in compliment. So I don't know. Maybe you're an energy that he's had to stop and take time to consider. But he's in a form of a chrysalis right now. Okay. The Queen of Wands is here for your reading too. Okay. So this is saying, well, we could look at Cameron as the Aries in this situation. And how do we look into the Queen of Wands? What do we know about the Queen of Wands, right? Well, she's nurturing, she's supportive, she's caring, she's practical, right? She can be a little bit stubborn or super aloof at times, okay? And I'm not saying this is you, right? But it's like, in a way, on the higher levels, it is, because it's like you're wanting to nurture the relationship through the communication, right? But like kind of like it's tough because when you're not being reached out to, there's nothing there to support, right? It becomes very difficult. But I wouldn't give up on this Cameron person, okay, at all. This is like, it has a feeling of like a relationship that is like meant to be. It's meant to evolve, or it's meant to be in its own transformation cycle. Number 13 major, number 18 major, and number 19 major. Those are big cards, okay? Big hugs, everyone, all right, for Hawaiian, because it looks like Cameron is like a little bit tied up, or the walls are up, or he's shielded. He's going through some kind of change there, I feel, okay? So, yeah, we'll update it when it's time. My nickname was Brienne back home, and my middle name is Anne. Isn't that silly? Well, yeah. Okay. And just the energies for today. Okay. Hawaiian Goddess, these are the dailies. So the way the energy stands today, pinpointing a date, right? We had new moon, and we've got an 8. Okay. We've got an 8 up on the board. So could be the 26th, right? Could actually be the 8th, right? Or it could be the 2nd of June. That's 6-2, right? Absolutely. The wins are the tough. And I'm saying today's cards are leaning rather to being a longer time than a shorter time based on that transformation. Those are heavy energies, right? Because like you got the sun, the moon, and the death card. That's like, wow, that's like parabola, like deep state, chrysalis, like involved, right? That everything in balance, but yet so overwhelming at times. Okay. Hawaiian, I hope those cards resonated. And thanks for being on the program today. Everybody, this is Legends of Tarot 99.9, brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water, and our sponsor of the month, Jupiter Retrograde Demolition Incorporated, doing all the shadow work for the larger systems. Thanks to everybody that's joining the chat. We'll be updating the board shortly. We've got 4 more people, and then we'll update it again, right? We try to keep it current. Yeah. Happy gumdrops all over the place. So does anyone have the answer to my riddle? My riddle is, what is the moon doing at the descending node conjunct with Pluto and Saturn? What is it doing there? Why is it doing that there, right? Is that particular reading was over? And Hawaiian, you can let me know. Hopefully you didn't have to go or lose your connection. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. All right? And given that, Gallo, big friend of the program, comes vibes with us in the Akash, hangs out, is totally around, totally into it, feeling the ascension process taking root, Get her there in your solar plexus. This is a Willpower Wednesday. Absolutely. Oh, it's behind 8 seconds? Okay. Well, you can let me know. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully I'm not buffering for too many people. Rouse. Welcome, Rouse. I see you there. Yeah, you will. We formulate a plan. So let us get through plan A, and then we'll go to plan number 2, right? So just check back in with us in like a few minutes. Give us like 20 minutes to get through the last 4 readings, and then we'll get on there, okay? Good evening, dear Nourish. Hello, Nourish. For some nourishing programming, see Nourish Heal Live. Absolutely. All right. All right. And we're getting messages in from everybody. We got the 4D lines going off. We got the 3D lines going off. It's out of control. Okay. Finally got out of a toxic 2.5. When I finally, met him the following week. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. It could be like meeting you could have been like a big change for his life. So we're not done. Lion Goddess, these cards says we're not done. We're not done either. Okay. Yeah. I think this guy will contact you, and I think this because we had the Queen of Wands up there. This could be like something that is like meant to work. There's alchemy in your relationship with this person. And I love getting the feedback. Thank you so much. For right or wrong, whether it resonates or not. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Gallo. Did Gallo check in for his reading? We called him Gallo. Oh, I was like, there he is. There he is. Good night, Cherry Blossom. Thanks for being so welcoming in the chat, everyone. It's really good. You all look so beautiful over there in your microdots. It's wonderful. You're so welcome. Okay, Gallo. We'll just give Gallo a quick minute, okay? See where we get. All right. Right, and Primary Feathers was here. They're beautiful. That was such beautiful art. That was like my favorite TL moment when he showed your work. I think almost ever. It was good. Nourish Heal. Okay, so Gallo, Galileo, where did you go? You were on the board and meant for tarot reading. There we go. Gallo, if you have a mini tarot emergency, you hammered into the keyboard today. Remember, everyone, these are the dailies, and we'll pull some cards for you. Or if you just want general cards, you can let me know that as well. Yeah, absolutely. Focus on Gallo now. We'll get the reader grounded again. The reader might come to the beach a little bit later as well. So see how that goes. It's a great program. Okay. Gallo, 4 of Pentacles moving up here. So your resourcefulness, your willingness to like save a buck has it cost you to save unnecessary experiences out in the world? Be kind to yourself, Gallo. This day, May 22nd, is all about that. When I asked you that riddle about like, what is the moon doing at the South Node with conjunct with Saturn and Pluto today? This is a day of appreciation of self, the prestige of one's own existence. When you acknowledge it in appreciation, it's really powerful stuff. And I feel that's coming up for you. It's like, don't let your lack of resources hold you back from having a beautiful experience. Okay, there's so much to be found when we choose to look for it. I don't know why that message came up for you, but innate is a powerful part of the program here as well. The reader is in, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to wish you all the best in prosperity, peace, benevolence, abundance, joy. Gallo, I haven't seen a question, but I know you're here, so you're getting your cards. I've cut them for you. Now here, Gallo, in your overall energy. Nice. We are the world. We are the children. And right now, the feeling combined with innate is that you've kind of got that opportunity to align with the world is your oyster type energy. If you appreciate the flowing energy around you, whether you live in the city or the country, it doesn't matter. When you get in touch with the flow of the energy, not even the people, not the faces, not the trains, not the buses, don't walk out into traffic. Be safe, everyone. But when you get a sense of the flow of that energy around you, this is going to open up such beautiful levels for you in regards to your communion, your contrast to what you are in the world, your communion versus your contracts. Like, yes, I'm a part of the world, but I also know that, there are divine things that are more beautiful. So I can exist with a foot over there as well. It's very nice to see the world card here, because then the world tends to become like, you acknowledge it in appreciation. So then it takes on that oyster-like quality, right? You can really make it what you want. 42 style, right? Okay. Hi, Saathi. Welcome to the program. Okay. I feel like you might have had to tear down certain walls, old conditioned thinking and old belief systems recently, Gallo, or you could be in the process of doing this work now. Jupiter demolition retrograde incorporated. What shadow work can we get done for you today? Right. It's all about it, especially for you. And you may have found like a little bit of like pop in your walk or hop in your step today as we said goodbye to Taurus season and we entered into Gemini here. This energy that's occurring like now till just about the 23rd, 24th, this is favoring air signs heavily. You're going to see an upliftment in overall collective consciousness because they're batting 1,000, right, on many of their solid positive aspects, and it rubs off on us. So it's really good. Shout out to Crafty Tarot for a great program today. Thank you, Robert. And Gallo, this is your engagement with somebody. Okay. This beautiful, beautiful person wants to be in your life. They want to be there for you. Okay. They want to, but they want you to talk. Okay, to them. And don't worry about it if it sounds like all weird. Like they want you to talk. What do you mean they want you to talk? They want you to get into that chat. Express without ceasing. Of course you keep it in check. Everybody knows that one person's like, and they don't shut up. I'm saying like play with that energy, but you'll know when to stop. But it's like somebody is really wanting you to express. Okay. And it's good energy to be aligned with, because I feel whatever is pouring into your cup right now is from like a higher place. It's wanting you to like understand and know more about love, about relationships, about, even the joy of living, the joy of life. Okay, that sort of thing. Two of Hearts is a big card. And then Boomski, Judgment. Right? This could be like powerful calls that you're willing to make, powerful places or people that you might know. I get this sense about this, Gallo. It's like, it's very important. Again, the prestige stands behind it. But at the end of the day, this is saying you make the call. You're going to be able to align with this discerning energy that's sweeping and making everybody feel happy very easily for the next 2 or 3 days, I feel. Okay, so breathe into it. I'm not sure your sign, Gallo. You can let me know what element you roll with. But it is. If you're not an air, it's going to be like you would be like mirroring or picking up on that good stuff that they're giving off, right? So sort of thing. Okay, and not all of them, right? But you look at it, in terms of the collective, and wow, I never noticed that about you before. Okay, so Gallo, hopefully those cards resonated. Thanks for being on the program today, everyone. It is the 99.9 Legends of Tarot show where we have open lines. We're doing readings. It's all about vibing with us, staying patient, right? Even for a small channel, we get quite a few people that are here to hit the dinger and the like button and come and vibe with us on the reg, because we get around to everybody eventually. Okay, we're still in those stages. Tidal Wave Tarot, welcome. Thanks for coming over from Crafty's program. What a wonderful program today, Robert. I appreciated all that you were sharing about just the pearls of wisdom in self-love, and we've carried that forward today because we were talking about one's own appreciation of their existence, of their self. Like, I'm so thankful for me, right? And it's like, does it seem like selfish? But it is. It's like you were talking all about it today. And then when I looked and I saw that we have the moon is in conjunction with both Pluto and Saturn running around backwards out there. And I think Sagittarius or Capricorn somewhere. And the moon gave a sneak peek in on it and said, yeah, it's all about that. You are, so enjoy it. Thank yourself, right? You were saying it all day, exactly. And then when I looked in the guide, I was like, I totally get it, Robert. I get why you were feeling that way. Yeah, because it is. And then when we looked at the birthdays, all the amazing, like prestigious contributors today. Not much for like deep, awesome folklore and legend, but some really cool birthdays. November Snow Tarot, and thanks Tidal Wave Tarot for coming in. Rouse, hang in there, everybody. We'll get you on the list. Some people, they have to leave, and it even goes faster than it did before because we move like a herd of turtles around here. This is the nature of it. It's the way our show goes. All right. Welcome back to Mega Flare Mike. Thanks to all the moderators. Miriam, welcome. Thanks for being in the chat room. We're going to give November Snow just a quick minute in case some people said they were buffering out. Yeah, it's good community. It is. This show, our main sponsors, Thank You Water, and sponsor of the month. Say it time and time again. Jupiter Retrograde Demolition Incorporated. Thank you for tearing down, shining in all that shadow work on the larger systems. We appreciate that. What is Sagittarius feeling for me? Should I wait to end up with him or someone better? Okay, fair enough. You're kind of like, which way does it turn? Where do we go from here? Okay. All right, let's have a look. And November Snow Tarot, I'm going to get some cards out for you. Turtles. We're like a herd of turtles around here. Absolutely. We're just like screaming down the beach, being like, we got to get over there. We're going over here. We're going over there. And all these tourists in their flip-flops are like, would somebody get these goddamn turtles off this dang white sand beach? It was like, no, it's our beach. This is where we live, right? But we don't move too fast until we get flipping out in the sand. Okay. So welcome, Tidal Wave Tarot. Okay. And now the focus is on November Snow Tarot, looking for what's up with the Sagittarius feeling towards November Snow. I keep seeing Slash in front of the church because your name makes me think of November Rain by Guns N' Roses, and then that epic guitar solo where Slash is just in front of that little chapel church. Incorporated, yeah. They don't mess around. They got big hammers. But don't be afraid. They're really friendly. I know they're foremen. Okay. All right. So cutting your cards now, November Snow Tarot, and I want to wish everybody the best in peace, benevolence, bliss, love, joy, happiness, enjoyment of all things, okay? As much as you can, as best as you can. So you're a Gemini, okay? That's cool. Your birthday is coming up and you're a Gemini. I totally understand why I was feeling that way, Gallo, because it's like you're going to align with this transit so nicely. Have a wonderful birthday. Come check in with us on your birthday too, right? That's cool. Glad you typed that in. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate you all here. All right. So Sagittarius coming in for, and the decision for November Snow Tarot, where do I go with that? For now, it shows that you're kind of like holding firm. You're holding strong onto something where it's like, it not necessarily a block to spirit made manifest, but it's like, this is a time, like imagine you're climbing a ladder and you're like, you stop halfway up and you're like, ding, ding, is this ladder actually secure? Whoa, how far up am I actually, right? In regards to your feelings that you're putting out, okay, for your person, right? I feel like you're holding on because you would be on the ladder. It's easy for you to go all the way and commit, come good or ill, or you can go back down to safety. Okay, you're kind of at that spot in the ladder, but it lets me know that you're holding on. This is something that you want, that you've either desired or you've invested a lot of time in already, whatever. It has you gripped. It has you, and it has you right now. It's supported, like the ladder's up firm, but you're kind of really testing it to see if it's going to be there or if it's any safe to go higher or take it to the next level. And I totally get that. Okay. Two of Pentacles up here showing that work-life balance, busyness, and schedules has led probably to a lot of the reason why the boats are still floating out at sea far apart from each other. We have two people, both with very busy schedules and lives, I believe, that are trying to make time for the finer things. But if one of two people is too inverted or interested into projects or other things that maybe the other partner isn't involved in and that sort of thing, then absolutely a 24-hour day, whoosh, Saturn's whip comes in and says, no, it's you only get 3.5 hours this week to be you and do the things you love due to your commitments, work, life, all that kind of thing, right? So I see it being very difficult for this to move forward right now. Okay. And clarity is coming. You got this reversal on the moon too. Nice big new moon coming up in Gemini, right? So you can recognize all mirrored energies, right? It's like all the shadows work is going to get done by the good people, our sponsors of the month. Then we hit this new moon in Gemini. It's going to be like, wow, I really have a clear line of sight to the mirror of what I want or what I am doing and what is currently presented with me, whether that's not being appreciated or, could be like taken for granted. It doesn't have to be negative. It could also be like being loved, like either one. There's a clear mirror. So like it will be easy for the judgment card to follow this, right? It would be easy for you to actually stand up and make a call from your solar plexus. They call it your lower Tao, or one of the major intuitive centers of your body. And it's also the home of your willpower. Like, I will not, I cannot, right? So things being the way they are, I have a feeling that, you could be holding on as a matter of faith or promise or commitment that has been kind of like ghosted on. And I see you holding on to it for now. I don't see you moving on. Okay. November snow at this time. So as far as how things are going to, how he feels for you. Sorry, let me get back. I don't think that there's anything here to worry about. It's just like the amount of time, the practical application of your time together. Like, what do? Do you guys, watch out? Would you bug out on Netflix and then before you know it, the night's gone, you haven't said 2 words to each other? Or is this more like, we have this thing, we have this special type of relationship where it's like, let's get together when we can, right? But I see you holding on to this for now. You see some value in that for some reason, okay? So, sorry I couldn't dig deeper, but you know when the ladder's stable. You know when you've gone high enough. Maybe you go up high enough and get done what you needed to do, and then because you're still in control. As long as the ladder's not in control, then we have a problem. You're in control. It's okay to hold on to this one, okay? So hopefully those cards resonated for you. Thanks for being on the program. I really appreciate you, November Snow Tarot. Thank you so much. All right. Ebony B, a new friend to our channel. Thanks, Ebony B, for being a friend of 7, friend of the channel. Okay. Whatever's clever, Trevor. That's what they used to say. And pour water on your life to make yourself and make Cherry smile. Do you make Cherry smile? That's good. We need that. We need that in our life. All right. Welcome, Ebony B. Feel free to post a question. Get on in here. Get on in here and post a question. Or if you just want general cards, the White Buffalo. I think we should just go ahead and pick one. Okay, I'm down for that. That's cool. I really appreciate you coming in like that. Yeah, just a card for the day, right? We'll see what comes out in the auto. Let's see what Shuffle Up Against spits out. Not a floor card. We had a floor card for Hawaiian Goddess up earlier. The King of Cups was there. That's good. A general card reading means it's like whatever the cards want you to know, right? The tarot is like, to me on this, the tarot is like a supercomputer. You type in what you want to know, but when you type in general, it'll connect, the energy channel will go through to the person and the tarot will flip open in the particular moment in space and time. The reader will interpret the channel and send it your way. And then you hear it with your ears and see it with your eyes, because we have tarot cards too, right? Hey, what do you think I need to do? Okay. We're just gonna get that. We want to make sure the right one comes for Ebony. Okay. You got 2, Ebony, and this is nice to see for you. This is nice in a way, but it's not going to be easy. Okay. Whatever it is not coming on a silver platter. You've had to work hard for it, or you will have to work hard, is what these cards are saying. I know you're like, oh, I thought you said it was going to be a good reading. It is, because what is around the corner, or what is on the other side of the fence, that grass is actually going to be very pleasant for you. It's like a source or universe has asked you to jump up to the plate right now. Step up to the plate and commit to like some line of work, some line of, it's not necessarily commitment, but just like some undertaking that you would do, that it would like, it would challenge yourself, right? That, yeah, enough said, to say the least. This is like saying that the challenge needs to be required, but it's nice because you have the creative control over it. You get to pick and choose what that challenge is going to be, but then it's saying, do it. Like Nike, just do it, like move through it. You can do it, put your back into it, right? And it's like you go in, like all pushing your chips all in or whatever it is. And then it happens suddenly. And then the reward on the other side is ginormous. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of a neat little thing, but it's never easy because you got to push yourself a little bit. Okay. Say the least. The challenge, right? Well, it's like, oh, I don't want to I don't feel like being challenged right now. And sometimes being challenged is like suddenly it's there and it's upon us and we're like, yes, that's a challenge. I accept your challenge, sir, and we will go and accomplish it and do what we must to bring everlasting peace and have happiness in life. Okay, so that's where you want to be. That's what you want. Okay. Thanks, Ebony B, for being on the program. Thanks for bringing the little flowers to the late night sessions. It's really nice. Found in Wonderland. Alice, when she was just small, when the white knight is talking backwards, and the red queen's off with a head. Go ask Alice. Right. Found in Wonderland. Are you there? Right. In the meadow we could build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, ma'am. But you can do the job when you're in town. Okay, it's Christmas carols. It's allowed to. It's May 22nd. Very good job. We'll give Found in Wonderland just one wonder of a minute. One wonder of a minute. Just in case her chat's behind or whatever's going on. That is absolutely a great question. Okay, we'll get that out to you right away. Thanks for being on the program, Ebony B, and to Found in Wonderland. So nice to have you here. That's a thank you water. That's that. Those are our good sponsors. They also make Thank You Light and Thank You Air. All very reliable products that you can use. They're relatively inexpensive. Relatively, right? Absolutely. All right. True music is so healing. Well, I'm glad you think so. Thanks for that title, Wave. The AI doesn't pick up on the fact that I'm singing pop songs because I'm so terrible at it. I'm so off key that the AI is like, nope, that is not a copyright infringement. That kind of thing. And Found in Wonderland wants to know what her spirit guides want her to know. So for Found in Wonderland, what does spirit and the spirit guides want to know? I'm almost tempted to pick up the other deck for this question. First off, they want you to stay focused. They want you to stay in some sort of reverence to your passion, some sort of reverence to what you started out doing. Like, I feel you were at a place and then you like sort of picked a place to go, or you set down a goal and you're a lot further through it than you actually think. Okay, whatever this goal might be for you. I feel it's in the form of a goal, right? It might just be a passion or something that you're looking to master, right? In terms of life. And you might be actually a lot further along than you know or that you're aware of, okay? So Spirit is saying stick with it. Stick with it, okay? All right, we'll get a few more out for you here because I feel like that's not all. And that's not all. And what's more, right? Welcome, Modern Mystic. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the program, everybody. Our focus is on Found in Wonderland. Just kind of checking in with Spirit and finding out what the guides want to know. Okay. All right. And then there it comes. Okay. All right. They're also saying you can drop it at any time. All right. Kind of a reverse message to here. Spirit is kind of almost saying like you're almost at the finish line. You could actually do it. You could pull off the last minute key victory and do it. But you have a decision. You could also just drop it and feel all the stress just wash away. Now, as far as what that's in regard to, I feel only you would know. Because it's almost like the feeling is this might have you as such. But the Spirit Guide says it's all about your perception as well with the 10 of Wands. This is all the spiritual acumen that you could hope to gain. It's actually a beautiful card. My 10 of clubs in reality is my golf clubs, okay? I carry them around with me all the time, and I love it. I actually enjoy it. So this might be also saying to you, like, when people say the struggle is real, maybe you're at a place where you're like, it doesn't have to be, it can stay very real, but it doesn't have to be so much struggle, right? Because you're there, you're almost at the goal, and you're a lot further along than you think. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. The decision has been made apparent, right? Also, this is saying, juxtapose the decision versus your hopes and dreams, and whether or not the hopes and dreams are still aligned as strongly today as they were when the day you set them. So this might actually be going back to like looking at what we started, what the starting point was, and then basing the decision off of that, right? Either way, made manifest, it's like you'll feel good for it, but I think Spirit is saying that you would actually feel better if you completed it. And I don't know what it is other than a fancy clown that comes through the gutter in a Stephen King movie. Okay. So thanks for being on the program, Found in Wonderland. So glad, so appreciative that you checked in today, and hopefully those cards resonated. You can, you know what that is about? Good. Thanks. I appreciate the feedback, everyone. That's a huge thing as a reader. Like, I don't necessarily ask for it. Well, sometimes I do. But when you guys share that stuff with me at the end, it's like, whether it resonates or not, whether you're like, you're a silly crackerjack, that has nothing to do with what I'm going through. That's okay too. I don't mind that. But it does it. Tarot, November Tarot, Tidal Wave Tarot, Crafty Tarot, everybody chime in on this. It does, about how good that feels. And may it guide your conversation for just a few minutes. The reader requires a moment of refreshment. So namaste. I acknowledge the spirit in you, all of you. Okay. And we'll come back. We'll just have a little bit of a rest. For those of you that have been waiting patiently, we're going to update the board again. We're going to get it ripping and rolling. Okay. That was a nice little round for everybody. The pace and the energies felt really good today. So thank you. It's only about a 2 to 3 minute break. Literally. It's a quick moment of refreshing. I should put on Edie here. Just a second. I've got a few things. So just hang out, talk to the tarot readers, everybody. Tatiana, say hi. Let's pump that ASMR video, and to everybody, just chat about the readings. I'll be like 2 or 3 minutes, folks. Okay. Sorry, I don't have any music just yet. Sorry for the dead air, everyone. Yeah, I know people drop like flies when the air goes dead. That's okay. I just I had to take care of some calls on the 4D line, and I got to keep an eye on the time. The program may not run in. We may end up doing the second Akash program later. You made the list. Oh, you're so sweet, Tatiana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because, yeah, we're looking at about an hour left, and then, life calls. Like, life is like, I'm here. And I'm like, what? Right now? We're doing the program. And they're like, well, the chalupas didn't get fed. This is going on. Goops and title, right? Goops and title. I'm just, we're going to check in. We're going to load up the board one more time. We're going to get as many cards out as we can on this board. Then we're going to have to have a shorter program. But I'll make sure everybody here is on. Rouse, April. Title, Modern Mystic, right? Okay. That's two people. Title and then Modern Mystic. We're listening to Modest Mouse on the radio. I think Modern Mystic, we'll all float on okay. That's the Modern Mystic. Crafty Tarot. Robert Crafty Tarot. How many times you get the Sun card? You got the Sun card 3 times? And then what happened? Then you got roasted by the Sun. Man, you were looking burnt today. I felt for you, dude. That looked like it hurt. 3. Crafty. Yeah, that's too funny. Roasted by the Sun. Okay, and Miriam. Okay, excellent. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 people. Okay, let's roll with that as it stands now. Okay, if the super chats roll in, we will squeeze other people in. But for now, that's going to be the board. And then life, right? It's all about this prominence. So I'm okay. We got to just get out and express for sure. Live in light. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll see what we can do. I think we'll be all right with 7. Okay. I just had whoosh, crack the whip on the reader. Live in light. 1, 2, 3. Okay. L and L. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's great. Everyone. Thanks for being here. It is the Legends of Tarot 99.9 for Wednesday, May 22nd. Okay, it's a Willpower Wednesday, solar plexus chakra. Right. And my riddle, nobody's answered my riddle yet. I was like waiting for the great astrologer to come. I think I have my own riddle answered, but I don't know. Who knows, right? Hey. Welcome, everyone. So we're going to read for Rouse because they've been waiting patiently. Okay, Rouse. And then after that is April, Tidal Wave Tarot. Okay. And then, yeah, we've got a few other people. Modern Mouse, Modest Mouse, Modern Mystic. Right, Modest Mouse. Okay. Hey, Christina, I asked everybody what the moon was doing at the South Node conjunct with Pluto and Saturn today. That was the riddle. Hi, Naz, but it's not a very good riddle, I know, but it's just fun because it has this riddle lift me up where I belong because the riddle is kind of fun at times. Okay. So, Rouse, if you're still here, Rouse, please let me know if you got a mini tarot emergency. Just pound it into the keyboard there. Let your thumbs hammer it in on the smartphone. And we'll see where we're at. Because I haven't seen Rouse in a bit. He's a pink micro dot. There he is. Me. How? Me? What? When? Why? Who? Who now? What the? You're there? Okay, great. I'm going to start shuffling in. And I want to wish everybody the best in all things: peace, benevolence, prosperity, abundance, joy, bliss, happiness. I'll say bliss 3 times because it works today. It's very good. And we'll get into it. All right. 7 is my lucky number. All right. Right. But what could it, because this is daily. This is the Legends of Tarot. We will never have May 22nd, 2019 again. Or if we do, it won't be for like 27,000 years. Right. Which reminds me, everyone that's watching later, thousands of years later, thank you. We made it. This age of Aquarius and we did it. We won. We're good. Okay. Just checking in with those that are watching later. All right. Rouse, you're here. And we're going to get into it. We'll split the cards for you. And here we go. Because we got the well-wishing in. The cornerstone of this channel has always been about the well-wishing, right? Absolutely. Okay. So here you go, Rouse, and your overall energy. Very nice. The Chariot card. This card can signify a sign of Cancer at times, but this card is usually about the prudence of forward health into the world. And what I mean by health into the world is like when you go somewhere, you carry an energy with you. And if that energy is like resonates on the more positive side of things, then people will resonate with that with you because it feels good to feel good. And also on the flip side of the coin, misery loves company, right? This card is all about the contrast as well, and using contrast in your world, in your life, to move forward through it in a very efficient manner so that you can get the things you want, you can get to where you want to go, because that's what it's all about. As a chariot, you get in to go where you're going, wherever you want to go, right? That sort of thing. So, but the horses, watch out. Wild, wild horses could not drag me away, right? So, Rouse, quick moving energy as well for you this Gemini season. I feel you're going to be there, but you're about it. As long as you can maintain a pace that works for you, control is at your fingertips. That's also what I want to say with that Chariot card. Number 7 major, it's progressive energy, and it's good. I like it. Reversal on an Ace of Cups. You might have had a relationship recently, like a new relationship that might have just fizzled out or not gone your way, kind of left you felt like wondering what happened, or you could be in a situation, if you are in a relationship, you're trying to reignite, put some spark back into it, that sort of thing. You're Cancer. That's cool. So yeah, your overall energy, worry about it. I just read for your energy. That's cool when that happens like that. But again, we can't be too down on ourselves when it's like we feel like anything like, well, love was just meant to me, or I'm not lucky enough to be in love, or I'm too much this, or it's just not for me, right? And then he just said not into a relationship. It's funny. That's funny. All right. And the Knight of Cups is there now saying you don't have to be about relationships. Relationships can sometimes just be about you. It might find you. You might be surprised the thing that comes along that actually captures your attention and sweeps you off your feet. It might not be what you expect. It might not be like as fast moving as you are. This is something like in terms of your relationships, the feeling is that sometimes you might almost have to like slow down to gain stability. Okay. Just slow down to like feel that, because it could be like, it always does. It feels a little bit fleeting for you, or it was hot and then it fizzled out, or it was like, it was tough for you to kickstart it or get it up and running and that sort of thing. So this is also a reading, Rouse, about momentum. Now, it's tough to go from 0 to billionaire or 0 to fully fulfilled in all things without momentum. It's more like a steam train that gets started at one place, like chugga, 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 chugga. It has to build up steam. It's not going very fast. Remember, if you've ever been in traffic when the train is just started, it takes forever because it's moving like a herd of turtles. But once that locomotive is up and full out, it can't be reckoned with. It can't be, and you may find that it comes up. Wow, look at this. Look at this reading, everyone, for Rouse, just real quickly. Now, this one was mirrored, but it's okay. It's it's all right. The King has come with the Page and the Ace. So this is a love opportunity that could be right at your doorstep, whether you're accepting of it or not. And it could be that your higher self, source, is actually wanting you to take a second look at someone or some situation, because it can lead to this level of like the mastery of emotion or knowingness. It's very much so. It's like you can care for yourself in all things, your diet, your exercise, even your spirituality. But if you're not nurtured in the ways of love or the heart, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for you to come into your own in self-actualization or a level of self-understanding. So I'm not sure how old you are, Rouse, if you've had your Saturn return yet or not, but love has a powerful present for you, a powerful gift for you. Okay. And so this is all about your receptivity. Are you going to be actually there to receive the UPS package when it comes? Or is there going to be someone home? Or will you be off on like something over there or something over here and not just outrightly paying attention to it? Okay, Rouse? Lots of cups up there. That's a big time. Yeah, your brain is about 7 years away from being done still. Ding, ding, your pizza's ready. Okay, That's okay. I don't pass judgment because of your age. I'm just going on the science of it, saying your brain is not actually going to be done for another 7 years, like finished, and it takes that time. Okay. For actualization. Oh, there's many good places. I'm not a doctor. There's many good places on YouTube, other channels. Deepak Chopra is one of my favorites, very much so. But you might even need to start with something a little bit softer. If anything seems like too wingding, you want to stick to like more mainstream stuff, Rouse, for the age that you're at. That's why I recommend Dr. Deepak to anybody, right? Eckhart's is good too, but it's a little bit, it can be too much for you at a young age, I feel. Okay. I need sedated. Yeah, exactly. Or some good old fashioned meditation, Rouse. Okay. And, mix in a little bit of your favorite ambient music. It's a really good time. You can really nurture yourself. Keep those wild ponies watered before your chariot goes asunder, right? All right. Doctors and the medics. Modern mystic doctor medics. Doctors are not doctors. They are more like witch doctors. I'm not a doctor. But I still call him Dr. Deepak because he's a doctor. He knows his science, right? April, are you there? April, are you listening? Special thanks to the moderators and especially to Tatiana for keeping the list. I appreciate you, right? All day, every day. April Green is here. Thanks for being on the program today, April. This is 99.9, The Legends of Tarot. Where we're happening, we're doing it. Sponsored by Thank You Water. If you have a question, you can go ahead and pound it into the keyboard or let your thumb slam it onto the smartphone. Thank you, water. It's so good. You can really enjoy that product. It's amazing. All right. Christina needs a party. Party. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all. You're very welcome, Rouse. Thank you for being on the program. Stay in touch with us. Come vibe with us. We get around to everybody eventually. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, Sand Angel. That sounds like a day. Oh, big hugs to you. And is your mom home with you? Hopefully she is. Oh yeah, with my mom. Okay. Wow. Big hugs, Sand Angel. Okay. We're all about sharing love. April Green is just feeling. Okay. Let's do a read for feeling. Hello, Ana Carolina Nascimento. Hola, ¿cómo está? It's not like that. It is kind of. General reading? Absolutely. Focus on April Green now. We'll just ground the reader for a quick minute. Make sure all is well in Wonderland. And I hope you're all doing well. I want to wish you well and the best of all things all day. Be most excellent to one another. Be well. And remember to take it easy, everyone. That's a key that a lot of people miss. It sounds easy. Take it easy. And you're like, whatever. It's like a pleasantry. But actually, when you think about it, take it easy. How effing serious is all of this really got to be? Can we not just breathe and feel the loving energy around us? Can we do it? Is it too much? I think we can. I believe we can. Okay. Feed yourself. Take care of your needs as well, everybody. Okay. This reading is for April Green, General. Thanks, April, for being on the program. Nice, right? You've got the Emperor here. Right? And what's more, right? You just need a little W in there. You just need a little bit of a win situation to feel empowered, right? The Emperor is there in your overall energy to help you feel empowered, right? And it's a tricky balancing walk because it's the subtle levels of empowerment that are like, wow, I feel all that power, but you're not, this is my power. No, I feel all this power. It's surging through me like a dump truck. Not like, I'm going to dump on you with all my power. I'm all revved up like a dump truck, right? That's okay. Those subtle levels of empowerment that help you feel good, raise your vibration, your harmonic resonance is an awesome card to have, okay? But at the same time, it's always that fine line you want to watch before you dive off the deep end. Or some situation comes up, pet peeve sets you off. Like, right? That kind of thing. It can be like you have to tame this sort of energy. Very much so. All right. Welcome, Michelle Wainwright, to the program. The board is closed for the day for readings and questions, but the Super Chat venue is always available to you if you do have a tarot emergency that you need to get in today. Okay, this is kind of how we roll on the later stages of the Legends of Tarot. All right, focus still on April Green and her general tarot forecast. These are the dailies, remember, folks. Fire sign in your arena, maybe you or someone close to you, is actually going to be feeling a lot better in the upcoming weeks. Somebody's got to have some spring back in their step, or could be reaching out to you wanting to do things. You might have to leave little kitty at home. Little kitty might have to stay home, and you're like, no, I'm going to go out and do this. See this old stick I've been holding on to? It's dead. I'm going to take this new one. I'm going to go out to this new place, maybe with new friends and things of that nature. Queen of Wands, very much. The fire signs are like, the fire and the air signs are feeling on top of things right now. Very much so. It's affecting us all. Don't worry. Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. It's like, it's not tough to get caught up in this energy, but this is more of this like masculine, like fire air moving through that's got like, I don't know what it is. It's like this extra portion to the energy stream right now. And it's uplifting. So if you got a fire sign in your area, look to them as someone that you can maybe like get a little of this energy off. Like, let's go be powerful together. Let's go strut our stuff. Let's go show the world. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. Okay, right here. Because I think a decision's been made in your mind. I mean, you might have had, like, when you came in here asking about a general reading, I have a feeling your intention was on something that you've, like, already decided, but you were, like, still wondering about it, like if it was the right decision or is the right decision. And that can be a very tricky place to be in, but it's okay because it shows that don't try and fight things that you've set in motion already through things that you've just done. Okay, that's Two of Swords reversed. And another big deuce on the, I got the deuce in the trunk of my car. Oh, yeah, right? If you only knew all the love that I found, come over, there's a reason why my soul's unsound. I could go on forever, but it's like, if you had like the slightest, the foggiest inclination or intuition about finding a love venue, a love avenue, love within a person in a relationship, this is saying explore, expose, right? All these E words. Where's the elephant in the room? We need an E. The empowerment, right? The exposition, the adventure. That's an A, but that counts, right? The main event, right? It's good. This is like, when these two get together, it can be quite a time. And I don't know where your astrology is at, but it kind of makes sense that you might be taking a little bit aback, being like, is this really all for me? Is this really, wow, there's a lot here that I didn't see before. It all makes sense to me now, and it's empowering. So these are actually good cards to have up in your general reading. Really happy for that reading. Someone is April Green. You are today's MVP. You're a Leo. That's great. So Queen of Wand makes sense. Okay, that's great. That's great. April Green. That's cool. I thought it was maybe because you were had a birthday in April, but maybe not. I had you pegged. I was like, April Green. Oh, that sounds like a Taurus or an Aries. Maybe more Aries, but the Leo picked up on MVP. Yeah, we have like the MVP. We haven't done MVP before. It's just a thing. It's not like our what up with that. We haven't had our what up with that moment yet. All right. So that should be good. I got to keep an eye on the time, people. We're good for a little bit. We're good. Normally I don't have to keep an eye on the time. It sucks. It's linear 4D energy, and I hate it, and it sucks. But you got to stay on point. You got to stay in the game, right? Life is happening. Life is happening. All right. April. Now for the tidal wave, for tsunami. Now the main tsunami. Sleep, Gaia. We don't need Vesuvius or Kilauea. We don't, just rest, Gaia. We're all okay. All of your little flowers, we're all dancing and swaying in the new winds of Gemini, and it's a time. Don't worry, Gaia. We're all fine. Just have a nap. Just have a nap. Right? If you It's you. It's that stuff stuck under my shoe. It's that smell inside the van. It's my bed sheets covered with sand. Oh, yeah. Okay. Legendary. Where is your north node? North, silly. It's way up north. Way down yonder on the. It's way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. I don't know. I haven't seen my birth chart in 2 decades. I'm like, I learned it then. The readers were like, why aren't you dead in prison or a millionaire? I'm like, I don't know. So then I was just like, okay, well, that was my birth chart. It was a good read. So I don't quite remember. I'd probably have to go to a website. There's many good websites, by the way, for anybody that's looking to have their astro charts done. Some of my favorite is Pam Gregory, very well-read astrologer. Kelly Rosano, beautiful presentation and knowledge. And then who's my other favorite? Oh, yeah, Barbara Goldsmith. Beautiful. She works on the light ships. Pleiades Town. We'll go to Antares and back again. Be back before morning. It's good. It's good. When is the new mood? I think it's on the 5th. Let me check the guide, Keidra. Thanks for being here, Keidra. You slipped in under my weight off. You came in under my radar. It's on the 3rd of June. The new moon on the 3rd of June. It's a new moon on the 3rd of June. It's a new moon on the 3rd of June. Okay, love life, if you please. Absolutely. What? Black velvet, if you please. Black velvet in the southern skies. The new religion that brings you to your knees. Oh, my voice cracked. Black velvet, if you please. Brings you. Well, normally you comment more about the bringing on the full moon brings it, okay? The new moon wants to hear it. The new moon wants to hear from you, Rouse. What do you want? What can you do? What are you ready to do? And it wants to hear from you. And then full moon brings it back. It's like, here, did you order this pizza? There you go. There's your za. And you can take it and you can enjoy it. You can have some now. You can have some later. And you made it how you want to make it. So it's really good. Okay. That smell. I was just on with the Sublime was in my head for a minute. Sorry. That's the music channels get wavy here at 99.9. It's like tuning your thing to like static is like, and you hear just a little bit. It's all good. All right. So focus now on Tidal Wave Tarot. No orcas, but love, life, the love of life, right? The life full of love. Love in the life. Living La Vida Loca, baby. Right? It's all good. It's all good. It's cutting your cards now, Tidal Wave Tarot. And I want to wish everybody the best in peace, love, joy, bliss, benevolence, happiness, abundance, and goodiness in all things. Be most excellent to one another. Love you lots, and thanks for being here, everyone. For Tidal Wave Tarot now and the overall energy, boom, the reversal on the 8 of Pentacles. What is this? This is kind of like you being like maybe a little bit aloof, maybe a little bit like, I don't know if aloof is the right word, but it's you being like somewhat like flighty or carefree. You may have come into a time of your life where it's like you have freed up a lot of your time as of late. You're just feeling more like unbounded, a little bit carefree. This could be in terms of like your healing process of like actually physically like feeling better, to be feeling uplifted type energies. This could also be the freeing up of your time, which is providing for more life enjoyment. Or this could be a situation where it's like material wise, you're less focused on the material as of late and just definitely delving in hippy dippy full blown spirit town. And that's okay. You ride into Dodge just as fast as you ride out sometimes. And you're like, hey, spirit, I'm here, right? This feels great. So you're at that place too, I feel, Tidal Wave Tarot. After you got that who am I question mastered, you're like, what's next, right? And that's the big one. So that's kind of like the feeling I have. So, and for your overall energy, as far as love life, oh, you got a 2. You got the Emperor up. You got some very similar cards to the last one. I swear I shuffled them. Whew. Right? This is good. So this empowerment here through Gemini season might be here for you to tap into as well. You're like awake enough or woke enough in terms of the spiritual journeys, enlightenment, healing and stuff like this, where it's like maybe you're just actually are hoping for or able to like be in a position. I don't know, maybe you're a teacher. It's like you can get the word out. You can get the information out. You can build towards success. You are your own producer, director, star of the show, writer, the whole works, and make this life of love the most beautiful play that you could dream of, Shakespeare style. You want it to be a love? Do you want you're a comedy? Do you want to be a tragedy? Do you want to be an undying type of romance, right? This is saying, like, write this stuff down for yourself. I don't know, maybe you write romance novels. But if you didn't, I feel like you could, right? Because I feel that there's this poetic nature to you. See this guy, he's got this Ace of Wands in his hand in this deck. The Emperor doesn't mess around. He's got a new creative idea. It's like, let's run with it. Let's roll with it, okay? And for now, you make it what you want. Don't give up on any sort of dreams, creative ideas that you like. You birthed them and then you nurtured them, if that makes sense. And then it's like you got it up and then you let it go. And then you're like, oh my goodness, I need to catch up with that. I need that. Okay, I don't know what that's in regards to. Mega Flare, I think I won't be able to start another list. We're just going to have to dim the lights for a few minutes, vibe out, clear the readings, and then I have to do some life, okay? So sorry to that, everybody. It's a bit of a shorter program today, but I really appreciate you all for coming in, all right? So continuing on now with the tidal wave. Look at all the waves coming out of those upside down cups, 4 of Cups reversed. Meaning it could be bringing an end to things that you were more apathetic about. Now you're ready to take control of them, okay? Things that you used to procrastinate on, you're kicking down the door now. You're not allowing those things to enter and that sort of thing, okay? So as far as love life goes, I think you have your sights maybe set on somebody or something that you want to be in love with or that you want to share loving energy with in your life. I think you see it now, because in the direct energy, they don't see it. This is why this is one of the toughest reversals to read in the whole deck, because in this one, they don't see it. So in this one, obviously, bing, there's like something that's caught their eye. So I feel like somebody's caught your eye, or somebody has made themselves known to you, or you realize or are crushing on someone from afar in particular, and you might just wanting to be like moving forward towards that person, because I don't know that person really sees you as of yet. But it's all right. It's stress-free. You're about to have a big weight lifted off of you in terms of some of that which was going on. It's like it's going to feel for real. When your love comes in, it almost has like, I got 2 tickets to paradise. This is like someone that's wanting to like take you away or whisk you away. Take me away. I can't do the Beyonce thing. Hi, Sylvie girl. Welcome to the program. So, love life. Let's just have a look at these collective again. It was tough here to see what we really had to go on. So, if you're single right now, which the feeling with this Virgo 8 of Pentacles, you could be just even feeling single right now, even if there is a person. But that feeling of singularity is there for you. And the Emperor is there to say, take control. Okay, grab the reins and go and seek out the love or the love of life that you seek what is in it, right? So it's like love life is like this field of play, this energy field. That's your love life, right? What is inside that energy field that you want to vibe with, that you want to pick out, and that you want to know it intimately, and you want to know it more, and you know it has all those good feelings that it brings with it. Right. So it's like I actively see you like reaching out for it. Okay. So Tidal Wave Tarot, hopefully those cards resonated for you. Thanks for being on the program today. For everybody that came over with Crafty after his reading. Crafty, what are you even doing awake? Is it like 4 in the morning? Is it like 3 in the morning over there? What is up with the tea and the crumpets and the fish and the chips and the guards that don't smile back at you even when you try and make them giggle? What is up with those fools and the tea and the fish and the crumpets and the chips? I don't know. Crafty knows. He's from across the pond. It's nearly 4 a.m. Dang, Dingo, you up late. That's okay. Didn't mean to come off as judgy. I just like, that's good. If you're feeling it, if you're feeling the rhythm of the night. Whoa. Okay. To the modern mystic, into the misty, do the Misty Mountain hop. right? Led Zeppelin style. Modern Mystic is here, and we'll all float on okay, and we'll all float on all right. That's what the Modern Mystic thinks of the Modest Mouse song, right? And we'll all float on okay. Such a great song, that one, because it's true. The Modern Mystic knows it. We will all float on okay. It's like somebody asked me today, like, and I said, well, I'm a butterfly. To me, love. If I'm love and I want to mirror love right now, and I don't know if it's spirit guide or whatever, but whatever I mirror, like whatever I think about love, because I've been single for so long, it's the butterfly. Because it's like, love can be very fleeting at times. Like, it's so fragile and delicate. And then like a swift wind of June comes up. Little butterfly is all a mess. Butterfly is unchained, like absolutely cannot gain control of any. It's bouncing off trees. It's hammering its head off like a branch, right? Tumbles across the highway, almost gets hit by a forerunner, and then it does another whoop-de-doo in the thing. And then it finally like finds a place where it's out of the wind, and butterfly is like shook. It's like, what happened, right? Love can be it carries this energy with it sometimes too, that it's like, it's boosting, it's powerful, it's like, it's passion and desire filled. But it's like, you have to be willing to be that butterfly in that windstorm, or you may never come to know it. It's depressing, I know. But once you do know it, maybe part of you knows that it doesn't have to look like Fabio or, Enrique Iglesias or whoever you like, right? And then with the butterfly in the headrest. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. All right, Modern Mystic. We're gonna throw a reading down here for the Modern Mystic, because we'll all float on okay. So that was just like there's different channels that come. This is 99.9, the highest degree of change. And cheers, everybody. The program brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, when you think water, think thank you, then have some, because it's good. Okay. Who's around you? General energies around you. Who's physically around you? Who's around you in spirit? Okay, definitely. We'll keep it modern. We'll keep it mystical. Miriam, I tend to agree with you. It's tough. It's hidden. We took it away and we had to hide it, because the powers that be would have us not have any at all. You may not have another bowl of porridge. You will get the love that we dictate that you get, and that is all that you will get. And we're like, nah, love doesn't work like that, you ding-dongs. Saturn, you're not going to catch Pluto. Pluto's gone. Pluto's dropping knowledge on us. And we are unchained. Okay? Absolutely. So for the Modern Mystic, just general energies around the Modern Mystic. We'll just ground the reader again for a quick moment. That's cool. That's really cool, Modern Mystic. I don't open up those doors. It's cool that you do. It's cool that you... We got floor cards. Second time today. This is a rarity on this show. Happened once earlier. It was the King of Cups. And now up, we've got the Two of Swords. So there could be two prevalent ones there. What's around you? There's two of something. Two people, two spirits, two birdies, right? It's two of something. Hopefully they're not asking you to decide between them. Hopefully they're both existing simultaneously in a harmony, because it can come. It can be. This is a floor card, so we have no real knowledge of which way that it comes. But it's nice, because it's like you're staying true to yourself no matter what's around you. So that's not bad at all. Okay. So I'll just cut your cards for you now. Okay. Modern Mystic, and to everyone in the room, I want to wish you the best and peace, benevolence, all those good things. Okay. All the time. All right. So here we go. What else can we say about what's around you at this time? Nice. Whatever it is has a feeling that it's helping you. Whatever's around you is leading you to it's kind of like either put you up on a pedestal or pushed you out in front and said, here, go, run with it. This is an idea. Here, you take it, you run with it. It's almost like I feel like you've been gifted these things. You've been gifted this suit of armor, this fancy horse, this perfect idea, or whatever it is. And whether it's a gift through spirit or a gift through another person, doesn't really matter. It's something that you've been gifted with, and it's going to serve you for a very long time, and it's going to allow you many high points in your life. So that's really nice to see 6 of Wands up there. Okay, absolutely. Thanks for being on the show, everyone. I appreciate it. Hermit card is up. Oh, wow. So what's around you? Well, the 4 walls of your house. Maybe a little too much so. Just kidding. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying, like, lately it's hashtag hermit mode, but this is more about the attainment of understanding and knowledge and a wealth of wisdom. Okay. You can get all your shadow work, all your inner work, all your work done while being here in this sanctimonious place. So as long as the focus is on that and whatever's around you isn't causing you to be feeling stuck inside or pushed down in any way, the hermit can be there. And also a large part of the hermit is the talisman portion of the hermit. Okay, the talisman stands outside of the hermit being like, this is your healing energy. It's kind of you. It's not quite you. It's almost you. Yes, it is you. Now it's not you. It's like breaking down these barriers. Probably you've come across it before in your mysticism as well, knowing what light sources are, what the purpose of each, like color, resonance, frequencies, and things like that are. And as well, there it is right underneath you too. Love does not escape you either, I feel. Okay, modern mystic. It kind of, the little bridge, the little archway that he's standing on is like what we just talked about, like sort of how delicate it actually is. Seems firm, seems real. We could eat it if we want to. We could bang our heads again. Like it's real, right? It's an actual tangible thing when we look at it in this way, but it's a very fragile, tangible thing. Okay. So it's like we can experience it and feel it, but it's like, why does it feel like so shaky? Why does it feel like I need to, keep a lid on things or, behave in certain ways and patterns that are acceptable? The hermit is always challenging that. Gemini season, I'm not sure where your astrology sits or any of that, but look, we got a reversal on a lover's card here. So maybe something of emotional intelligence or whatever's around you right now might be wanting to wake you up to, hey, make time to keen in specifically for heart. Okay. Specifically for heart energy. And the air signs are carrying this, and that's why it feels so good and why it's going to feel so benevolent here for the next 2 or 3 days. Is this because this is this heart-centered element, right, of love, right? And traditionally we think of the air as like, but it's being communicated effectively. So this is asking a little bit about your receptivity to what's around you. You may be unsure. You may be like, I wouldn't say untrustworthy, but like some of this might be new to you, and you're just having a little bit of a tough time, like either matching its energy or seeing it for what it is, or being able to maybe at times even keep up with it, because the 10 of Swords is here in your reading as well now, modern mystic. So whatever this is, if this is matters of physical health, that you're actually just kind of getting through the mental constructs of going through the motions of being like, okay, it's all about the healing right now. It's all about, where it's like, might be a pull away a little bit unnaturally for you, away from mysticism and into just more healing and more outrightly open, like practical new age abilities. Okay. You may be going through a lot of that in the process of your mind of like, okay, how is tarot different in the age of Pisces versus how it is in the age of Aquarius? How is mysticism, like what defines it as modern? These kind of things. I see this work being here for you, but I see this need for you to remain very dynamic in your own life and your situations, right? Because it's like, this pony could be off to war, but it was like this day, this week, this month, this year, this life, all of it a big gift. Absolutely. That's why we stand in such celebration on this channel for today. And these are the daily cards. It's because we're never going to get May 22nd, 2019 back again. Okay. It's beautiful, beautiful cards. But there's some action points here for you. Okay. And the 2 around you, hopefully those are working synonymously. No, harmoniously, mutually, in together, in agreement. Hopefully these, when you ask about what's around you, I see 2, and I see maybe you're bridging a gap between, hopefully you're not having to compromise, or you might be helping the situation out couple people or a couple spirits getting along maybe in the modern world of mysticism. Who knows? It could easily be. And thank you, Modern Mystic, for being on the channel. Feel free to hit the bell so that when we go live quite a bit, and sometimes we're just vibing. We're not even like this unchanged and kooky, like doing tarot for like hours on end. There's time where we like actually settle down and get that stuff done. Cherry, is it really time for you to be sleeping? Normally you're just up vibing with us and expressing and feeling very good. Please feel welcome here. Come in. Everybody give Cherry Blossom Tarot a big hug. Okay. Crafty Tarot is going to give a big hug. Check out Crafty Tarot. Engage with Cherry Blossom Tarot. She's having trouble sleeping. It's just because you're not meant to be asleep right now. That's all. Just rest. You can put us on. Heck, you can even turn me down. Put on some cool ambient music for yourself. Just rest. Don't worry about the sleep portion. Okay. All right. He's crafty, man. He gets around. He's crafty, man. He's always down. He's crafty. You know he's got a gripe. He's crafty. And he's just Jennifer's type. He's crafty. Bump, 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 bump. Welcome, Crafty Tarot, to the program. Let me know if you've ever been here before, if you've ever had a tarot reading. That's something I'm concerned about. And thanks for saying hi to everyone in the chat before you ask for your reading. I really appreciate that. And so do our sponsors, the good people at Thank You Water, also sponsoring the ongoings or the what goings on with the fish and the chips and the tea and the crumpets and the guards that don't smile over there at Crafty Tarot. Okay. So it's really good. It's really good. Thank you, water. When you drink it, just think thank you. Then you can have some more. How's she feeling? After you said so, let me get the story straight. You went out and sat in a river with your jeans on for a lark for her. That's kind of nice. I would have taken my pants right off. I would be like, "Here, dear. Here, you can have." And it's not being dirty. It's PG-13, but like going anywhere in wet jeans is like not the most ideal liberating energy. Right. But we'll focus in on that for a second, Crafty, and we'll have a look and see what Jenny thought. Okay. I think she thought it was sheer genius, Crafty Tarot. You pulled the King of Pentacles. Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. She thought it was smart. She thought it was clever. So, and it was worth her time. You are worth her time. I think that could have been like the major underwritings of like the whole transfer of the sending of the video. There could have been something that clued in or clicked in with her where she was like, you are worth my time. This is the, raw, like Crafty Tarot is worth another look. Right? Absolutely. Hey, Ross, remember, tell me you're trying to kill a 7-year ache. See what else my little heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? The girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Okay. All right. Robert Crafty. Here we go. Energy at the bottom of your reading. You're actually getting a real reading from me. It's been a minute. It's been a while. Reversal on the Page of Swords. Okay. So the message itself, like, it had this playfulness, right? This level of immaturity to it. And as far as how she is kind of like, whatever it was, it really like kind of made her think a lot about you and just like, wow, it's always just been such a carefree, beautiful spirit. And all the people in our community know it. It's just about like her recognizing it, right? So you might have done a very good thing by approaching the video in a very like a playful, childlike fashion to her. And I don't know whether you knew it or not, but so that she would engage in more pattern, innocent, childlike ways of thinking, which allow for more love and stronger love connections to come in. It's kind of cool. It had this mastery, but it had this like kind of like this program, this level of 2-year-old to it, which is a really interesting mix, right? Sexy pizza. Whoa, hey, this is good now. Hey, good for you. You know what this means. Two of Cups, getting together, right? Stay focused. Don't give up the spirit-made manifest power, okay? Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, the Knight is there protecting them all because he realized how important spirit-made manifest actually is. And if that's evolving into your love life or your relationship with Jennifer, that love, then that's good. It's saying stay the course, mainstay. And heck, if it's getting a little breezy out there, put up the mainsails and make better time through use of your meditation, your activation points, like those the board with all the pictures on it. That's exactly what that's all written about. So today's videos, don't scrutinize them too much. Don't be in too much worry about it because the message is already passed, right? The message has already gone forward. It's good, right? So don't scrutinize them any further past today or worry, because then you lose the genius side of it. You lose the effect of what it had, because it is about doing it out, putting the attention, giving it the attention, staying the course, but then at some point you just got to let go. Not another moment of thought. Go have some fish and chips. Enjoy your tea and crumpets and do it all. Because when your mind is elsewhere, if your mind is in Jennifer, how are you really experiencing the taste of your food, the taste of your tea and crumpets, the taste of your fish and chips? No. So that's why it's very important for spirit for you, Robert, I feel, to let it go after the fact, which is fine. But you keep that, it's that finding that balance between keeping your attention on it. But I get it. You're at Nines of Wands. You're like, enough already. Who's and the what's and the wins and the wheres. Don't worry. It's a cycle that needs to come to a close, a thing that needs to change. So future interactions for you are assured at this time because it's change, right? So don't worry about it. And I think she's watched it a few times. But this is what this lets me know too. Like, this is kind of wild. She's like, look at them watching those wands. That video is the idea. The video is symbolic of that Ace of Wands. And I think she's looked at it and looked at it again and looked at it again. And I think it's pretty good. It's because this Two of Cups is here. So well done, Robert. Very good, Chop. Very good. Very good. Right? Or how does it, the Queen waves like? Very, very well done. And thanks, everybody, for hitting the dinger, the thumbs up, the subscription button, because we are like a hunk of monkeys around here. We just go live whenever we want, do whatever we want. I think everybody, Tatiana made a cool SMR video. So she's got such a beautiful voice. I think that it would be good to go over there and check that out and see what we can do for views and likes and support over there as well. To Cherry Blossom Tarot, everybody, hopefully the Jupiter Demolition Retrograde Incorporated, they were rolling through pretty heavy. Hopefully Cherry Blossom's tarot page did not get completely removed. We're hoping that it will still be up. But as always, we support you, Cherry, in whatever you want to do. Rest into your decisions, people. All right, we are really having to put a move on here because I am running out of time. I'm running out of time, silly. It's okay. It's all right. All right. I'm looking forward to pizza and a top hat. Sexy pizza. You order sexaroni? What? You actually want some? Sorry, we're closed. Right. Pizza and a top hat. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. I don't know where it comes from, people. Just comes in waves. Miriam, thank you for being a part of the chat and the entire 99.9 program today. It's nice to have you here. Long-time listener, first-time caller, probably just a first-time listener, first-time caller. You made it in on the program today, and I'm very happy that you're here. You posted your question further up in the chat, so just give the reader a second. I've been wondering if your dreams are true or just deceptions. That's pretty cool stuff. Can I have a general reading on whether Marwan, Gemini male, is my twin flame, or whether he loves me? You are a Virgo, female. Sorry. Thank you, Water. These are sponsors. All right. Okay. Can I have a general reading? We'll just get the reader grounded here again for another minute. Is your twin flame, and whether he loves me or not? Do you love me? Do you love me? And you've also been wondering about dreams. If your dreams about him are true or if they're just deceptions. Deception. Those are both fair questions. I just got to ground the reader in that for a minute. There's a lot there, so we'll just take a minute. Take a big old breath in there, Miriam. And feel grounded. If you're ready to receive it. And Kedra and Christina, sorry we might not be able to get cards out to everybody today because the time has been tight on the program, but thank you for coming. I'll be sure to take mental note of that and make sure that we can catch up for next time. Okay, absolutely. All right. Marwan. I want to wish everybody the best in benevolence, bliss, peace, joy, abundance, harmony, all good things all the time. Okay. May you be well. All right. Overall for Miriam and Marwan. Oh, somebody else pulled this in their overall energy, and it was about holding on. Let's see what this has for you. This is like, this in a way has a bit of a funk to it. I don't know. My innate, when you typed in deception, my innate was like, deception? Really? Could it be abound? Could it really be abound in your life? I don't judge you or what you wrote in your Akash or anything. But why would be something spiritual be deceiving you or in on your life? That's what it wants me to know. I was like, that's my curiosity being like, why, channel? Why is it like that? Why does it have those elements of deception to it? What's real? What's there and not there? It only looks like there's a sliver of a moon there, but rest assured, people, it didn't go away. It's all there. It's all there. Right? The whole kit and caboodle. All right. So let's have a look because it does have the potential, big hugs. Unfortunately, if I'm barking up a wrong tree of third party situations to it. Okay. And I don't think that this Marwan person is focused on you. I don't want to say with good intentions, but with any intentions. Maybe, yeah, not focused on you with any intentions. So in answer to this particular person, if this person, look at deception, did it really just come out? You typed in deceptions and then it came out, right? So that leads me to believe that you already know that there's something deceiving going on here. And I would, again, reversal on a star card. I see twin flames and soulmates as binary stars. So this mirrored energy is leading me to believe the way these cards are presenting that your soulmate could have at one time came in the form of Marwan, but has left again. And because it wasn't the right person for you to actually, he's not your divine selection. Your soulmate could have come into Marwan for a time and brought you close together, but has moved on, indicating to you that Marwan is not your divine selection. Okay. And whatever your dreams are, they could be deceiving because it's old information that's being processed and you might be interpreting it, or it might be presenting as having this level of newness to it when really it's not. It's residual dreamlike energy that's being kicked out or passed through. Tough cards. I want to reach out and give you a big hug, Miriam. Okay, but hopefully these cards gave you the message that you needed to hear and can help you, right? In terms of if there's any healing that you need to go through as a result, or letting go, or whatever it might be. Okay, Miriam, I do wish I could give you a big hug. Tarot comes out. It's like the supercomputer. Today has been a lot of sunshine and lollipops. We knew it would be. May 22nd, Willpower Wednesday. But, people come for tarot reading. They come for it's authentic tarot for authentic people, everybody. It's 99.9, the highest degree of change. Okay, and with that, thank you for being on the program, Miriam. I really appreciate it. You don't have to put any feedback if you don't want to. It's okay. And I love calla lilies, right? So big hugs, everybody, to Miriam for being on the program today. Sorry, not the best news, not the best cards in regards to your question. Hopefully, and remember, this is the dailies. This is the way things stand today. I just don't have a sense of that through the cards. And I do really feel like this person, Marwan, may not be your divine selection. Okay. Especially not at this time. Yeah, hi, Anastasia. Hi, everybody. Yeah, we're on a bit of a time crunch, and I don't even think we might not even be able to honor super chats, okay, for the rest of the program. So, yeah, the board is officially closed across the whole thing. Hi, Fridalee. Hi, Christina. So we're just going to get one more reading out for love and light, 1, 2, 3, or life and light. Life and light. I look sleepy. You always say that. I'm hyped today. I'm unchained. Maybe you're sleepy. Call me sleepy. Maybe the only reason you think I'm sleepy is because you're sleepy. Remember when I used to say that when people are like, you're so awesome? I was like, the only reason, that whole thing that I do, that whole shtick, that whole thing. Maybe I look sleepy because you're sleepy. When really I'm absolutely 1 ounce, 1 iota away from being completely unchained and bouncing around the room. I actually have to go and do life real quick, so it's going to be fun. Sergi, I didn't mean to pick on you. It's all good. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming into the program. That's really good. Super woke. Projecting your sleepiness onto others. Yeah, can you imagine? Do I still look sleepy? Or do I look like hype, like I'm ready to go? Projecting your sleepiness. LOL, maybe. Colmus, welcome to the program. Okay, general reading for live and light 1, 2, 3. Okay, special thank you, especially to the person that always gets the last reading of the program of the day. I really appreciate you for being here, for being patient, for being willing to vibe with our tribe. Live and light, it means so much to me. And also because I know that like after this will be reading 12. So this is about the portion of the program where the reader is like, sometimes we do up one more board on a really strong day, but this does become the point of the program where the reader gets tired and we got to call it, that kind of thing. But today we're calling it for different reasons. So thanks. Please stick around and hit the bell, everybody, if you want to know when we go live, even if it's just to vibe. It's really good. What? Beth Kristen is here. Hello, Beth. Welcome. We're on the last reading of the show because, life is popping today. It absolutely is. And thank you, Tatiana, to Crafty Tarot and Mega Flare Mike, all the moderators. Know for next time. Will we know for next time? Yeah, it's a pretty awesome community, awesome group of people always around us, right? The way I want. Of course you can. You're young. Of course you can. You can. You just might not be able to set the pace with which that happens. But you definitely are a powerful co-creator. Just wait 7 years for your brain to be done. Ding, your pizza's ready. Oh, love and light, 1, 2, 3. Live and light. Sorry, we're all about the love, but it's actually the live and light. Live and light. Thank you, life, and thank you, light. Are you one of our sponsors? Do you work for our sponsor company? Do you work for our parent company? Just kidding. I want to wish you all the best in all things, all the time. All right, this is a reading for love and light. Thanks for being on the Legends program, May 22nd. Wow, powerful overall energy for you there. Okay, this is not life. This is life and light. Maybe it's just reflective of your username. Maybe it's just congruent to the message I just gave to group and to Rouse and everything, but it shows up in the overall energy of you and your reading. So you possess these qualities. We all know what the Empress means. We all know what she does. We all know what she doesn't do either. She's chilling, straight chilling. No need to, right? So we're all aware of what this card means. So this is just like an energy in your overall field right now. Maybe if you're an air sign as well, feeling this ability to sort of align with the congruence of like the more tangible expressions of love going on around you, platonic love, romantic love, family love, all of it. But the tangible expressions, it's still kind of intangible, but it's very much tangible because this is actively people saying, I appreciate you. I care about you. I love you. I want you in my life. Remember that time when we went down and shot beer cans off the fence post, that kind of thing. Right. So that's, that has that kind of like loving energy surround you. Look for harmonious relationships to be abound for you. Okay. Live in light in the next little while. You've got a reversal on this Emperor card. So wow, look at this, who is this person? Who is this person that you live in light with? Are they all upside down right now? Are you having to really like kind of like train the lion or train the tiger to sit up on the thing right now? Because you're like this has got the, like, you're the lion tamer here. You got a big old lion coming through, and it's like, it's requiring you to like be very, very, mindful of how you mirror energy right now and how energy is mirrored through other people when you're feeling a certain way. It's like, when somebody says, hey, you're a really amazing person, you're like, the only reason you know I'm amazing is because deep down inside you're amazing too. Oh wow, that made me feel really good. And now we can be at peace a little bit more so than what may have been if you've been experiencing any kind of relationship troubles. It's about being this in mindfulness of this constant mirroring action that's always happening around us. It's the reason people come together. We see ourselves in others. And our ego tries to understand ourselves sometimes from others, but it fails miserably at it. So this is more of a pure energy exchange, which is why the Emperor is probably on his head right now, because it's not something for the ego. This is something for mind, body, spirit. Okay. It's not anything for the ego. A Queen of Wands is up here with her 8 in reverse, saying that messages coming in from you might be coming a little bit slow, and they might be having you feeling a little bit less. It's like your inner work, your shadow work is happening here again. So you might feel a lot like pulling back out of situations in favor of self-care for the next live in light for the next little while. You're a Sagittarius, okay? So here you are, you're up with your 8. You're like almost that sense is like you want to kickstart something, get something in gear, get something moving, okay? Or all the while, it's kind of like remembering we gotta keep self, Sagittarius. We've got to keep that feeling vivacious and feeling vibrant. Then it's looking vivacious and it's looking vibrant, right? And I think that's a powerful message in there as well. Live in light, okay? But the Emperor and the Empress to show up in a 4-card reading like this, it says be prepared. Be prepared to get the fullness of desire, to receive the fullness of whatever it is that you've wanted out of life. They're there to give it to you, right? The Emperor is just saying there might need to be a bit more of a balance between divine feminine, divine masculine understandings, and then you will be in the fullness of it, okay? Understand? Live and I'll say one more time. There's a need to balance divine feminine and divine masculine qualities or understandings, because it doesn't make you any less of a lady to understand the divine masculine. It doesn't make you any less of a man it makes you actually more lovable and more receptive to the abundance that love energy, that life, your purposeness wants to give to you at this time. Okay. So I hope he says yes. Beth, Kristen, hi everybody. Okay. So this is cool. So what? Yeah, this is cool. We're just kind of like, what does he always say? What does Magic Mike always say? Not Magic Mike. Ramblin' Mike. I don't know why I think of Magic Mike. Ramblin' Mike, not Magic Mike. That was a nudie movie, wasn't it? I think it was a nudie movie. And we're PG-13 here. So woosah. That's right. Woosah. It says woosah. Woo-ha. I feel more like Busta Rhymes. Woo-ha. Got them all in check. And when my head rolls through to break the discotheque, woo-ha, got them all in check. And hopefully you got all your peoples and loved ones and persons in check, right? Check in on people. Let people come and check in on you without being like, hey, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. What are you doing here? It's just like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Let people check in on you. Check in with you. How are you feeling today? Don't be like, why do you care all of a sudden? It's like, oh, okay, really? Potentially Tatiana, I'll see. I've got some incoming. I've got 3D incoming. So it's going to be touch and go to see whether or not we can get that program off tonight. If it is, it'll be a surprise and it'll probably be a shorty. But if you guys really want to, we could dedicate an hour to doing that. I don't mind. It probably wouldn't happen for, a little while. I'd have to get things settled down here for now. And then we could. Great advice. Beth, Kristen, thank you so much. And I guess, we should probably just go through and give our shout outs now for a very amazing and successful program. I appreciate you all for being here. To our moderators, Tatiana, to Mega Flare Mike, and to Crafty Tarot, thank you for being here. To our sponsors, the good people at Thank You Water, our sponsors of the month, Jupiter Retrograde Demolition Incorporated. Thank you very much for all the work that you do. We'll be sure to stay safe and out of your way. To Cherry Blossom Tarot, everybody, give her a big hug. You see her around in the chat rooms for doing what she needs to do And that's really good. To the modern mystic, to live in light, to rouse, to many of the first-time callers that have been here. Genesis, I missed you today, and that's okay. We get around to everybody. Cole Miss as well. You always know that we get around to everybody eventually. Fridalee is here, and Beth for such beautiful vibrations. So it's really good. Kedra and Genesis, of course. Saruchi Lee, don't worry, I wasn't picking on you. If I look sleepy, it's because the air is very dry here. Can I use that? It's because the air is very. That's okay. We'll get those binoculars out. Make sure we can see everyone and see everything. To Anastasia Anderson, sorry if we missed. Thanks for being on the program. If you're still here, sorry we missed you. Come vibe with us anytime. Set the bell, and you'll be good to go for when we go. To Miriam, tough cards. Big hugs to Miriam, everybody. Those were not. Oh, we could probably do the ritual Delo habitual here too, just before we end the program, just in case there's not an Akash program tonight. And I feel like doing it anyways. We're going to let the readings go in the burning of a single bay leaf. This is just how we roll. It's our thing on this channel. This is kind of a cool shaped one. It looks like a leaf should look. It smells yummy as well. Okay. And to all the other tarot channels in the room, Tidal Wave Tarot, Cherry Blossom Tarot, Crafty Tarot, November Rain Tarot, all the people that are out there with tarot on the YouTube. Thanks for checking in. I want to allow this channel to continue to be a hub where readers can come and go and make connections and understand everything that's going on. So thanks for your support. For those of you that have tarot in your name, it's a big ups to the channel and to you, as always. Okay. Wow, the chat was off the hook. So I think that's as far as we can get back. We're saying goodbye to everybody, just so the formality of it is done. But here we go, folks. To May 22nd, 2019. I'm gonna just get it spinning. We'll give it a little extra firepower as we fire it out there. We celebrate you today for the gift that you were, May 22nd. Thank you for being the gift. And may you've all found a piece of happiness in a memory or an experience today that you can take with you. Put it in your experience. So, because we are here for the human experience. And to Tarot, thank you, Tarot, for the messages. And we're just going to go ahead and let them go because that was the cards for the day. If you wrote your reading down, if you wrote your answers down on pen and paper, that's great. You can keep it with you and pull it out again. But for now, we're just letting the energy go so that the channel can continue to serve other tarot readers, can continue to serve our benevolent conquest as well. Okay? We'll just get into it. Oh, I didn't hold up high enough. Usually this happens on the Akash program normally, but the 3D is interrupting for today. And that's okay. And breathe, of course, Christina, and breathe. Just breathe. Okay. So sweet of you all to be here. And again, Tatiana has started her channel. She started uploading as well. So we want to support Tatiana in the SMR. So that's really good. And I can't wait to go over there and check out that video, right? Fridalee, you're not wrong. Oh, and Ange, Whitney, how could I not have said goodbye to you? I must have missed you. It's like maybe Saruchi Lee is right. Maybe I'm just a little snoozy, just a little. I put on my fancy shirt today just because I felt bad. Robert had to walk 3 miles in wet jeans. I was like, ugh. You know, as a man, how terrible that actually is. It's probably not much different for ladies. It probably just feels just as okay. With that, we're just gonna go. I'm gonna float on off. Okay, we'll all float on all right. So thanks to the modern mystic for that. We will all float on all right. Okay, see you later, everyone.